What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So I've in the past had a lot of people come to me saying, Robin, look at this certain game that is listed on a web store or something. It already has a release date where no official release date has been announced for it yet. And for me, it is always very easy to see whether that's something to be taken seriously or not, because the dates that you see are typically, always the same. What are they? They are usually months ending at the 31st or starting, on the first day of the month pretty much. So for example, something that I've seen a lot for Uncharted 4, which many people notified me about of a certain web store listing the game, is March 31st or April 1st or something similar to that. And what that means is that that's a placeholder date. That means it's a date used by the web store because they don't actually have an official date yet. And this pretty much notifies you in what period the game is supposedly coming out. So when they say April 1st, that means it is most likely coming out in the second quarter of the year, because that's what starts at April 1st, The second quarter is April, May, June. What they typically do is they say April 1st for a game. So if you also see a date like December 31st, 2015, immediately there should be a bell ringing or something inside your head, right? Like, okay, this can be legit. A game doesn't come out on the 31st of December. It never happens like that. It is simply because they don't know yet what the exact release date is. It's just really looking to come out in 2015, and that's the thing. However, yesterday something leaked about Uncharted 4 on Amazon Germany, and that is that they have notified people who now order the game on Amazon Germany, like I said, that the game is supposedly coming out on March 9th. Of course, I'm talking about Uncharted 4 here. And this is very, very noteworthy to me. This actually in some way almost seems legit in a way, and I'm going to explain to you why that is. So first of all, March 9th is not really an official placeholder date. It is not a 31st of the month, it's not a 1st of the month, something like that. No, March 9th is very random. Second of all, Amazon Germany is actually very known for leaking things in the past. Something that really stood by to me is that they leaked the existence of Mirror's Edge 2, or a sequel to Mirror's Edge, a new game in that franchise, literally a month before the game officially got announced at E3. So they definitely do have their information, they get it early. So once again, Amazon Germany really has some credit in leaking release dates for games in the past. Then the last but not least actually reason is that March 9th is a Wednesday, and that may seem odd to you because most games released on Tuesday, but that being said, I still remember very well Uncharted 3 released in North America on a Tuesday, whereas it released in Europe one day later on a Wednesday, like I said. So once again, it could be very likely here that Uncharted 4 is actually coming out on March 8th of next year, of course, 2016, with a European release on March the 9th. So who knows, once again, this is to be taken pretty much with a grain of salt. I'm not in any way saying this is completely legit or something. Sony simply hasn't announced an official release date yet. The thing, however, is that Sony has confirmed that the game is still scheduled to come out in the very first quarter of 2016. They said that in a sort of like financial meeting or something with their, their stakeholders, that kind of stuff, that Uncharted 4 is still planned for Q1 2016. And with Naughty Dog themselves saying that the game was supposedly coming out in the spring of 2016, many people have now said that the game is definitely coming out in March, because March is when spring starts and March is the last month of Q1 2016. So this date, once again, March 9th, really sort of like adds more reason to believe that the game is actually coming out in March, and makes it very believable that March 9th might actually be it. So that's all I wanted to report to you. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. March 9th for Uncharted 4 seems like a pretty cool date. It's actually earlier than I expected. When the game was originally delayed, I thought it would be like May or June or something like that, pretty much the time when The Last of Us released. But with the game most likely coming out in March, I'm very happy and I can't wait to play it, of course. With that being said, I'd like to ask you, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, if you learned something from it, something new hopefully. Of course, share it with your friends and stuff. All that kind of stuff really helps my channel out, and yeah, really appreciate it if you could do that for me. But with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and then for now, I'd like to thank you a lot for watching. I hope to see you again next time.